Okay. Let me create the poll. Let's see. So give me a moment, guys, to just get the poll ready. And then we can jump into it. It is a Friday night. Late Friday night, almost Saturday morning here. But I wanted to go live because I was like, well, why not? You know, who knows when I'll get this type of extra time again. So here we are. I'm gonna add another option. I'm just creating the poll right now. And give me a second to create it. You know, I am not the world's fastest typer and paster. Okay. I'm starting the poll. Oh, let me pin the prompt here. Okay. Oh, let me check the sound. There should be a thing where I can see. Oh, did that do it? Okay, perfect. Let me check to see if I'm live, guys. Ooh. Looks like it. Okay, looks like I'm live. Sound check. Okay, you can hear me. It sounds good. It's just weird how delayed it is compared to like the streaming, but I like the streaming better because I can eventually add things where I can have your questions on screen. I just gotta figure it out. And don't mind me, I'm wearing my jacket because I'm so cold. Today we're using the 88 Miracles Tarot deck, which is the Red Panda Tarot deck with friends, Red Panda and friends. That's what we're doing today on this late evening. Well, depending on where you are in the world. Could be early morning. Could be just still late evening. Full moon is tomorrow. I will be going live tomorrow morning. I just want to say that. And if, I guess I can't make that smaller. All right, well, I'll deal with it. Because this control panel, maybe I can do that. No. There's a panel, guys, and I'm just trying to mess with it so that it's smaller. But I don't think, I don't think I can make it smaller, and that's frustrating. Okay, well, maybe I can do this. Okay, there we go. That's much better. So welcome to the live, everyone. Cards are flying already. As I said, I'm using the 88 Miracles Tarot deck with the Red Panda and friends. One of my favorite decks because it's so cute. We have the Page of Coins here, enjoying themselves, having a great time, going on adventures. And I am coming to you for a late night session because I figured why not take advantage of the free time that I have right now, because who knows when I'll ever get like more and more free time. Anything 2025 has taught me is take advantage of the present moment. So if you are new here, self-employed, please, that is my goal as well. I would love that. I completely understand 100%. But If you're new here, hi, my name is Brandi. I am a tarot reader and astrology researcher. So I have 15 years of experience when it comes to reading astrological charts, doing research, as well as with tarot, reading for people, clients, reading for family, friends, myself, whatever, So I am someone who prefers a more practical style. What does that mean? Is that I can be pretty direct when it comes to my communication. So if you're in a place in your life where you are very sensitive, or you are feeling vulnerable, or you feel like you're going through something right now, you just need a pick me up, I'm probably not the reader for you. Just based on my years of experience, I believe it is best to be honest and to say what I see through the cards and also through the astrology charts. I used to just do tarot readings lives, but now I also am offering astrology readings. Information when it comes to payment, you can go through PayPal, CashApp, or Super Chat, and that can be found in the description bar below. It is $5 for yes or no and $10 for in-depth questions. If you are looking for some specific insights, now is the time to do so. I am more than happy to abide by your questions and answer them to ensure that we can gain some clarity on your specific chart or your specific question. So now that I've got all the disclaimers out the way, I do love to poll you astronauts, and thank you so much for participating in the poll. We have one vote now for self-employed. This question is, what is your main career goal right now, or even just your career goal for 2026? We have, gain a promotion, and that could be like title or more money. So I just kept more money separate. More money, just you don't care about the title. You're like, I just want to make more money. We have flexibility, meaning maybe you want some more vacation days. Maybe you want some other benefits when it comes to health benefits tied to work or employment, or even just being able to have a little bit more free time here. Then we have self-employed, where you're like, I'm tired of working for the man. I want to work for myself, So let me know, what are your goals? I would pick self-employed. Looks like someone else would also pick self-employed, and I am right with them. I think it's always better, or at least for me, I love the ability to do my own thing, to make my own money, to be my own boss, and to do things that I love. That is like the ultimate goal. I think a lot of people have that goal. My throat is dry because I have the heater on because it's so freezing in this house. Normally it's super hot, but now I'm like, oh, it's so cold. It's so cold. So I've had the heater on all day, and so my voice is a little dry, so excuse me. And then I've been working hard too for you guys, because I'm trying to make sure that I have all the content ready for when I take my little leave, my little vacation, or I hate to call it vacation because it does have a purpose. It's not like I'm just hanging out and doing things. But if you have a question, please let me know and we can get started on your reading. As I said, today we're using the 88 Miracles Tarot deck. One of my favorite decks because it is so cute. The Knight of Coins here. And this is my little red panda. One of my favorite animals to boot. I've only seen them once in person, and that was in Japan, and I thought they were so adorable. I think they are the cutest animal ever. I wish they weren't endangered, so that they could, so I could have them as a pet. Make more money. I like the sound of that. I hope you make lots more money this year. Heck, I hope we all make lots more money and have more freedom. Me personally, I would love to be self-employed. No longer showing up to an office, no longer dealing with the workplace politics. I think that would be ideal. Oh, and if you have a question related to work, we can answer that now tonight. Let's say you want to know what your coworkers are thinking, what your boss is thinking, what's even going to unfold for you when it comes to 2026 and your career or even money prospects. We can get into that. Oh, those cards are coming out. Let me grab them really quick. Doo-doo-doo. And let me know where you are in the world, or if you can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me. I think the sound's still working. Sometimes I'm a little paranoid. I'm like, am I still working? I think it's still working. I was just finishing up creating all the little thumbnails and descriptions for you guys. I have filmed a lot of videos until the first week of February, but I have to film till midweek to make sure that I'm not slipping. Because sometimes, don't you know, when you come back from like a vacation or a holiday or a trip and you're just like, I don't want to work, I don't want to do anything. So that's what I'm trying to prepare for, you know. Oh. But let me know what is on your mind right now, astronauts, if you have anything that you are particularly thinking about. And don't forget to get a private reading by me so we can answer your specific questions in detail, whether that is through astrology or whether that is through tarot. Just let it be known that I do prefer Vedic chart readings for astrology. I like to go in depth with nakshatras, as well as, you know, I'm definitely into the perfections, but I am a transit queen as well. There's just a lot to know, especially when you think about, like, you know, what planets are ruling your certain houses, and do those planets get along with certain things. And then I also have my research based upon what I have seen from other charts or other similar charts to yours. So I really go in depth when it comes to astrology readings. Same with tarot as well. I don't use numerology as much anymore on my channel, but during a private reading, I definitely like to incorporate numerology into the reading. So the private readings do have a level of detail that I don't always offer, you know, during my YouTube public readings. So just wanted to let you guys know that. And hopefully your 2026 is off to a good start. I know I hit the ground running when it came to working hard and showing up. I just love being here, you know, I really do. And as you're coming in, don't forget to vote on the readings and let me know your questions. You know, I would love to answer what is on your mind right now. Oh, making more money. 2026 is the year of prosperity and luck. Or at least I am praying for that. You know, I'm praying that we all get that economic boost going on. I know that things have been really crazy in the economy these days, and those tariff bills, at least in America, well, it affects globally, because I've heard people talk about in other countries how it affects them as well with the tariffs. It affects prices for everyone. So let's make the money happen tonight. And also, just in case you are new here, as you are coming in, I am Brandi. I read tarot and astrology charts. You know, I have 15 years of experience. And oh, hey, how are you? Will I move to a new home by 2026 and get my dream home in the same city? Hey Archie, thank you for being a member. And I just wanted to say, you guys, members will generally get a free question a month. So Archie right now does not have to pay their money. I'm just gonna go ahead and answer Archie's question. So let's see. Will you be able to move to a new home by 2027 and get your dream home in the same city? Let's go into this. We have the Star. We have the Lovers. And we have the Page of Wands here. To me, it feels as though with the Star and the Lovers here, I definitely think that is you being able to make it happen. When we talk about the Star, it is connected to the sign of Aquarius, the sign of the 11th house, wish fulfillment, hopes and dreams, all of that jazz. And then we have this Lovers card, which is connected to Gemini, the house of efforts and being resourceful and thinking things through and being, calculated and using your mental brain and your physical strengths or whatever the case may be. So the cards are basically saying, yes, you can essentially make that happen by 2027, especially since we have the Page of Wands. It looks to me like if you keep making efforts in that area, if you do your research when it comes to the property, when it comes to how much you can get in a loan, how much you would be able to sustain when it comes to a mortgage, anything that have to do with interest rates, making sure that you are prepared to take on the responsibility or this new responsibility coming on here, then for sure that it is going to happen. Just keep your eyes on the prize. Let's pull some other cards here. Oop. We have the Emperor here. I love this because this is a card having to do with building a structure, feeling like you are basically a king in your own castle here when it comes to the Emperor. The Emperor is right at home. And it also goes back to what I was saying earlier, because the Emperor connects to Mars. And so when we talk about Mars being in the 11th house, or even Mars being in the 3rd house, which is Aquarius and Gemini, it's like you're putting efforts into making your dreams come true. You're putting efforts into making this happen, into having this home, and to living the reality of your dreams. So it all falls on you, but that's a really good thing because it shows that you can make it happen. There's nothing stopping you or preventing you from getting the things that you want. Sometimes we get all of these hurdles and these different challenges that come up, but the cards are more than encouraging you and saying, you can make this happen. You can have your dream home. You can get your place in the same city, and you can do it by 2027. Who cares if it's even the end of 2077, but it can happen. But make sure that you stay confident, you don't give up, you don't get discouraged. The Emperor is also somebody with a plan, so make sure you do your research when it comes to buying a home and everything that goes into it, because there are these hidden costs when it comes to buying a home that people don't know about. Make sure you get that fixed interest rate. Make sure that you are looking into building up your credit so you get a good loan if you are buying the home. But this is all showing things can happen. And also, I want to say with the Lovers is usually a card that's just very smooth, and things come together really nicely, and it doesn't feel as treacherous. So I don't think this is going to be a terrible process for you. Might be a long process, but I don't think it's going to be bad. It's going to be pretty good. And you're welcome, Archie. I cannot wait for you to move into your new home. It's going to be exciting. And I believe you recommended a reading about homes too, which I'm going to film for the members, and maybe I'll release it to everyone else afterwards. So just in case other people are curious about homes and if they'll find their dream home or what that's going to be like moving into their next place, because that was a good reading idea. So I'm definitely going to get started on that. As soon as I finish all the other stuff for the channel I gotta do. Because I love the idea, personally. And if you guys want to become a member like Archie here, feel free to join with the membership. I go over the monthlies every month, and then I try to throw in some other readings, which I've just talked about here, where I'm going to do a reading about like your next home and what's it going to be like there, and will it be comfortable for you. And I may release it to the normal, astronaut channel, but the stargazers will definitely get the video first. And then there's also going to be other content that I'm testing with them, content that I know personally is probably not going to perform well on the main page, but I think it will perform well with the core audience, because, I think those members will like it. So I just wanted to say that, for you guys, because I really do feel as though it's great. It's good to have the memberships there, because it allows experimentation, at least for me, because, before in the early days of YouTube, they didn't punish you as much for experimentation, but now it seems to be a little bit different. So now things are different. You just got to go with the flow. You got to go with the times. I'm going to turn this heat off. But I have a few things planned that I'm very excited about. And I'm ahead, guys. I'm ahead. It's January 2nd, and I have filmed all the way to like February, plus some membership videos. So I'm proud of me. I'm proud of me already. So give myself a pat on the back. But yes, if you're coming in, feel free to fill out the polls. I am very, very curious. What is your main career goal right now? Are you looking to get a promotion? Are you saying, hey, you know what? It's time for me to become senior director. It's time for me to move up to upper management. I'm trying to be in the upper echelon of work and in those higher up leadership meetings. Are you there to make more money? Are you just saying, hey, just give me the money? I don't need more responsibility. I don't need the title. I don't need all that jazz. I just want to make more moolah. And there's many different ways that you can do that, whether that is taking on more jobs or just getting, more money through your current job, or even just, finding a new job that pays you more money. Or maybe you're looking for flexibility. Maybe you're like, you know what? I'm tired of working 5 days a week. I don't like the 9 to 5s. Or, maybe you're an entrepreneur. Maybe you're a little bit like me here, is trying to be an entrepreneur. And you're like, oh man, these long hours of constant working. Because if you've ever had to do something like start a channel, run a business, anything related to entrepreneurship, you're working 24/7. You're working from the time you wake up, from the time you go to bed. Really, even last night, I had ideas, and I was just like, waking up, type the idea, put it down, and you got to keep going. That is what it's like. So maybe you're like, I want more flexibility. I want some time off. I want to be able to only, work 4 days a week, and have that be good, and I can pay all my bills and sustain myself. And then maybe you're looking for being self-employed. You're like, I don't really care about the hours. I just don't want to work for anyone. Like, I don't want someone to tell me what to do. I'm sick of all the workplace politics, the drama, the people who maybe aren't competent and they don't know what they're talking about. And I can't deal with it, and you just want to be self-employed and do your own thing. That would probably be me. I would love to be self-employed. So let me know what you think below in the polls. Feel free to answer And if it's your first time here, if you're just coming in, you know, my name is Brandi. I have 15 years of experience with reading tarot and astrology. I prefer Vedic astrology, though, you know, I started in Western, so I can read Western charts. But I do want to say that if you are looking for any validation, if you're in a place in your life where you might be sensitive, or maybe you need to pick me up or cheer me up, or you want someone to kind of like hold your hand and tell you things are going to be all right, I may not be able to be the one to do that. I prefer to be a little bit more honest, but don't worry. I do my best to try to give a soft delivery. I said my best. My best may not be your best. But I do like to give you the answers and insights that allow you to feel empowered and live the life that you want to live. That is my ultimate goal. You know, I'm here to give real tarot and astrology for the real world. So this is based off all of my experience when it comes to reading tarot cards and when it comes to looking at astrology charts. You know, I got the data to back it up here. So if you are interested in getting a reading or a question, it is $5 for yes or no, or $10 for in-depth questions. If you're a member, however, you know, like Archie here, you can just come in and ask a question. I allow a free question per month for members, at least for the time being, because I don't have a lot of members, so it's not really a big deal. If I ever get lucky enough to get like 100 members, I'm gonna have to change some rules here. But ultimately, you know, if you're a member, you can get your one free question per month. That comes with the membership. That is one of the benefits and perks there. Also with the memberships, you get the monthly readings. And also I was talking about how I may premiere some readings that are early for you guys and offer some exclusive content that I'm testing out that I know may not perform as well on the main page, but I think it'll be popular within my core audience. So that is you guys. So that is what I wanted to say. And then if you have any suggestions for readings, like Archie, they had a suggestion for reading when it comes to home, when it comes to your next place of living and how that's going to be for you. And will maybe the expenses be a lot? Maybe you have to change your lifestyle. We're going to get into that reading as well. So you have that to look forward to as a preview. But yeah, come on down, guys, and feel free to answer some questions for this late night session. I'm so happy to be here, and let me know if you can hear me or if the volume is going out. I know that it is late, at least here. You know, I know you guys are everywhere in the world. I'll have you guys from like Australia to Japan to Italy to Sweden to everywhere, which I love when you guys come in from all over the place. It's absolutely amazing. From India, where else have I seen you guys from? Obviously from America, England. You know, I love that I get so many viewers from all over. I have such an international audience that I'm very happy because this is not what I expected. Ooh. I may have to get some more water in a bit, guys. Sorry if my voice sounds a little bit parched. But yeah, feel free to come on in. Volume is good. Thank you, YS, for letting me know the volume is good. And also, I will be here tomorrow morning for the scheduled live. This is a pop-up, but the scheduled live is going to be in the morning because I just haven't done a morning live in a lot. And part of the reason I wanted to do one in the morning is because I know a lot of you guys are international. And so if I pick the same times all the time, then I miss out on giving other viewers the opportunity to ask questions. And so I'm trying to switch it up and do at least a scheduled live. I'm more of a night owl, you know. Yeah. You know, I am more of a night owl, so this is why I'm popping up, you know, 11 p.m., 12 p.m. Heck, I would pop up at 4 p.m. if I knew you guys might possibly be there. But let me know how you have been, everyone. Do you have any plans for this weekend? Is there any readings particular that you might want to see? Do you have any goals, any sort of romantic qualms going on? I know 2025, the girls were going through it. I heard so many stories about people being down bad, essentially. what was the Vogue article that went viral? Having a boyfriend is embarrassing. I think that sums up 2025. And that's, it doesn't matter if you're into women or men. Hopefully, if you're into women, it wasn't as bad. If you're into men, from what I've heard, it was terrible. It was terrible 2025. So 2026, hopefully everyone who's into men is got their confidence up, and we're setting boundaries and we're sticking to them, and we are meeting people who respect us, who care for us, who find us interesting, who adore us. That is the vibes that I'm hoping for all of us in 2025, for those who are dating, or in a relationship. And that's for everyone. And let me know if you have any questions about love. Maybe you have a crush, or maybe you want to see what's unfolding for you in love in 2026. Or maybe you're curious about career and you want to know, will you be able to find another job soon? Or will you get a promotion? Or will, your life transform in some sort of way when it comes to the career and the job situation? So we are going to see what happens then. And I am very excited to answer any of those questions. I love answering, those predictive questions in terms of like what's unfolding in love, or what's coming up in career, or what's coming up when it comes to just general vibes and what's going to be happening. And I always personally, I love to look back on older readings, older predictions, like, what's going to happen. I might look back at like 2025 to see what happened and look at how I interpreted it, and then look at how the year played out. It's usually pretty accurate. Now I'm just patting myself on the back. But I'm very, very happy and excited for this year. But yes, let me know if you have a question. It is $5 for yes or no, $10 for in-depth questions, and anything that is on your mind that is plaguing you, that you can't stop thinking about, we can provide some insights into that now. Being me in spirit. I don't just call myself we, but that is my hope for you guys. Let me know. And as you're coming in, don't forget to vote on the polls. I love polling you guys. It is split right now between make more money and be self-employed, which probably the best options. I'm kind of with you guys on that. That's probably my goals as well. At least out of the two, I think those two are the best, because I've already had sort of a little bit of flexibility, not really, but make more money and be self-employed is ideal. Do you guys have any good hobbies that you like? I'm curious because I always like to go and try different things, people's hobbies. I want to do more of the aerial acrobats. You know that hoop thing? You have a hoop and then it's like a giant hoop and you kind of like contort your body in the hoop. I want to do more of that, or not more of that. I want to just do that. I've never done it before. And I'm trying to think of like more hobbies that I want to try, because I've done a lot of things. I've done pottery. I've done perfume making. I've done the lipstick making. I did a little bit of sewing, but I definitely need to go back and practice that a little bit more. What else have I done? Flying trapeze, flying a plane, hot air balloon. Like, I've done a lot of stuff. So let me know your hobbies so I can figure out what I want to do. I've done dodge bow. I have tried rock climbing. I've done, trying to think. There was something that was on the tip of my tongue that I have done that I can't think of. Axe throwing. So I've done a lot of stuff. So I'm very curious if you guys have any other hobbies that you personally do that you're like, oh, you should try this, Maybe it's something I haven't thought of because I keep hearing the same things. I'm like, we can't all be doing the same hobbies. We got to do some quirky stuff here. The hobbies I really like I wish I had an infinite stomach. So I could just, and infinite money. So I could just go around and doing a bunch of omakase because I love omakase. I tried coffee omakase and I thought, oh my gosh, this was so good. But being able to try omakase for like different cuisines, if they offer that, I would do that. I would 100% do that. My superpower would be to eat and pay for my meals. So eat and not gain weight. That would be it. But yes, let me know if you have any questions, and everyone. And don't forget to get a private reading if you want more in-depth insights into what is on your mind or what you're thinking about. Feel free to get a private reading. With the private reading for tarot, I often go into the numerology. I go more in depth with the symbols. For obviously astrology, I read through the nakshatras, also through transits, profections, and I can specifically look at your chart as well to see what is incoming for you. And I find the astrology to be very accurate about what is unfolding. Don't get me wrong, it's not always what people want to hear. Let me tell you, but it's usually pretty accurate. So I do want to say that. And I would prefer if you decide to get a private reading, go through Etsy and leave me a review. I would very much appreciate it. But only leave a review if you have nice things to say. If you don't have nice things to say, don't leave a review. Don't bully me, please. Keep that in private. Send me an email. But yes, that is, I just wanted to throw that out there. If you wanted a private reading by me, they are available. But otherwise, you can just, keep on keeping on. We have readings when it comes to the main channel, or if you're a member, you also get those readings. And I also love to do the shorts to give you guys little clips and playbacks in case, maybe you want to check out the reading again. Maybe you resonate with one of the tarot shorts and you're like, you know what? I didn't pick that, pal. Let me go back and see if that is something I want to listen to because maybe it is relevant to me or it feels relevant. All right. I'm going to get some water. And you guys, let me know if you have any questions. I would love to answer them. I'm just going to get more water really quick. So let me put this in the chat. My voice is dry and I need it. I shall be back. All right. I am back. And hey, Lynn, if you are still there and you said, is anyone interested in you currently? If you would like a reading, you would have to send payment through CashApp or PayPal. The link is in the description, or you can super chat. As you can see from the pinned comment, it is $5 for yes or no, or $10 for in-depth questions. And I will be more than happy to answer your question to find out, is anyone currently interested in you right now? I will gladly answer your question. Oh, and thanks for sticking around. But yes, let me know when you've sent the payment, and I will get started on your question immediately. Oh, now it's more self-employed than it is make money when it comes to the polls. Looks like we're all tired of the workplace environment, and I think that makes total sense. Being in work is tough, especially if you get up and you have a long commute. You know, it's tough. No problem, Lynn. Take your time. Yeah. It's always better to, even when you work from home, I'll say this, even when you work from home, it can get complicated because sometimes when you are emailing or having those meetings, you have to be careful about how you articulate things. And, you know, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of different personalities. And so work can be a little bit stressful. And then sometimes the work doesn't make sense. And that's another thing. I could complain about work all day, but I don't want to be a negative Nancy. So, but I'm surprised. I thought more people would. I thought it would be just like straight up make more money for everyone. I really did. I know that there's a lot of predictions lately when it comes to the economy, the stock market, as well as the current credit card system. I'm not sure what to call the credit card system or the word for it, but I know they're anticipating some sort of crash or some sort of bubble because it's been like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to catch you another live. No problem, Lynn. I go live on the weekend. I'll also be here tomorrow. So feel free to come back anytime with your question. And just so you guys know, guys, link to payment can be found below. I should have the exact link so you don't have to search. I finally put the link in the description bar below, so you guys don't have to scramble about. Then you can also super chat if you can't go through PayPal or Cash App. And then maybe I'll think about making a Venmo for this account as well. But I just there's so many payment methods going on. It's overwhelming. It's a lot. It's a lot of keeping this brain here. But yes. Feel free to, now it's 50-50. It's 50-50, make more money, self-employed. Oh, who's going to win the battle? Oh, I love cold water. You guys got to tell me, what is, maybe I'll make that the next question. What is your dream income? And I'm going to say, maybe not dream. I'm just going to say, what is an ideal income for you? Because dream income, everyone's going to pick the highest one. So I'll say, what is the one that you're oh, I can live with this? I'm going to make that the next question. And then I'll probably make one maybe around self-employment. I have to think of that question a little bit more. Maybe what does self-employment look like for you? My brain's already scrambling. And this is what I talk about when it comes to running a channel. It's the small things like that where you're oh, I gotta think of another question for this or this. And I get excited about it though. So I'm just gonna write that down so I don't forget. All right. I'm just writing down those questions so that I don't forget to put them in the next live. I'll do one of them tomorrow so that I don't forget. But yes, guys, if you have any questions when it comes to love, when it comes to the energies around you right now, who you might be attracting this year, who might be coming into your life, we can get into that now. Just remember, it is $5 for yes or no and $10 for in-depth questions. And also, I am offering astrology questions as well. Just bear with me. It may take me a minute to pull up your birth chart, okay? As this is the first time I am doing astrology questions live as well in 2026. Since I know a lot of people have followed me for the astrology. So I wanted to let you know that I am offering that. If you want to know where the link is to any payments, it can be found in the description bar below. Link to my Cash App, link to PayPal, and then Super Chat is right here and available to you. Hopefully you can see that button. So that should be good. What is start a Q&A? Answer your viewers' questions live. What is that? No, I don't want to do that. I mean, you guys can just ask me, so. And don't forget to come back tomorrow for the live session as well. We're going to do the weekly collective, the weekly look ahead. So we're going to break down what it meant for us this week and also what's going to be coming up next week. So if you're someone who's interested in learning more about tarot, I think this is one of the best ways to learn. We make our predictions, we come back, we analyze them, and then we go ahead and make some more predictions and see what was right, what went wrong. And it's a great way to get your brain firing away. Also, you can test out your intuition this way. So that is why I love doing the weekly collectives, because you get to see how the cards have unfolded for you, and you can see all the different ways it has unfolded for other people as well. Like, sometimes, I remember one time we got the Three of Swords, and for some people, it represented arguments. For other people, it represented having to have awkward conversations. For some other people, it represented feeling a little bit lonely. And other people, maybe it was a little bit more so like, a little like reminiscing on the past and a disappointment and things going wrong and just feeling like, oh, I didn't want that situation to turn out that way, you know? So you can see the vibes of the Three of Swords in various different ways. So that is why I love doing the weekly look ahead. And so if you want to learn more about tarot, definitely come to the live session tomorrow. Also, with the live sessions, I'm currently planning the Rahu and Sastavisha video. You know, I'm planning a lot of videos, guys. The Rahu and Sastavisha video, and you guys should definitely stop by for that video. Obviously, I'm going to schedule that so you know what time to show up for that. And there I will go through the history of what happened the last times Rahu was in Sastavisha, what that means for us currently. It's currently there. It's went there in November 23rd, and it will be there for quite some time. I got to give you the exact date. I don't know it off the top of my head, so I don't want to give you a wrong date, but it's going to be there for a while. And Rahu will be in the sign of Aquarius until about November this year, and then it moves into Capricorn. So that's definitely going to be a vibe change towards the end of the year this year. So stay tuned for that, and then we'll also do your horoscopes at the end of the video. So be on the lookout. But for now, we are talking about any questions that you guys may possibly have. If you have anything on your mind when it comes to love, when it comes to money, when it comes to relationships. Oh, hey, Mohammed, how are you? Hey, good. Are you saying good night, or are you just saying... I'm not sure if you're saying bye or hi. No, I do not offer free readings unless you are a member. Yeah, all my readings are $5 for yes or no, $10 for in-depth questions. And you can pay through PayPal, Cash App, or Super Chat. Good night, Muhammad. Let me know what time it is in the world for you guys. Right now, it is like a little bit after midnight for me. Oh, I thought you were saying good night as in bye. Maybe I misinterpreted that. Because sometimes people will stop by just to say hi or bye, or, you know, just kind of like to make their presence known. So I thought that's what you were doing. But yes, if you are new here, so it's a little bit after midnight too for you. So you're probably on the same time zone. I don't know, Eastern. I don't know if it's the same East. Is it all Eastern Standard Time? I think so. Trinidadian. Okay, so yeah. All right. Yeah, same time zone here. I love that. Because people will call from all over. And so I love asking them what time it is in the world, or if they're ahead, or if they're a little bit behind. You'd be surprised how rare it is to find people on the same time zone. So I'm happy that you were here on the same time zone. I'm drinking coffee and water. I gotta stay up to do some editing. Yep, I too am confused. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I am, I think that this year, I lost my train of thought. So I guess I am confused too, because I was going to go somewhere, because that statement reminded me of, oh, right. I got to poll you guys to see where you guys are from. That's what I wanted to do this year. That's what you reminded me of, Mohammed. Because this will help me be able to know when to go live. I have my own data collected, but it'll be better if I can get you guys to ask you guys as well. Though I think the best way to look at behavior, or know the best time, is to look at behavior. But I still want to ask. I know last time people said Monday was good and Thursday, and then the weekends were good. So we'll try. But for those of you who are coming in, let me introduce myself, because it's been a minute. It's been like hours since I introduced myself. Hi, my name is Brandi. I am an astrology reader, tarot reader, and I have 15 years of experience when it comes to tarot and astrology. I have a more so straightforward and practical reading style. All of my predictions and insights are based off of basically a lot of data and experience when it comes to reading people's charts and doing private readings for them and answering their questions. And so if you're in a place in your life where you're sensitive, or maybe you're looking for a pick-me-up, or maybe you're looking for validation, I may not be the best reader for you, because I like to read what I see based off of that experience that I have when it comes to reading astrology and tarot. If you are new to my channel, I do not offer free readings unless you are a member. Members get actually a free question per month. But I do go live on the weekends and I do pop-ups like I am doing now. And it is generally $5 for yes or no, $10 for in-depth questions. And you can go through PayPal, Cash App, or Super Chat. The link to my PayPal and Cash App are in the description bar below. Let me know if you can't find it and I will paste it in the chat. And hello, OVO, how are you? But other than that, I'm more than happy to answer your questions. I know a lot of love is on the brain for you guys. Money and honey, those are the two things that people are immersed in. So is the puppy Jimmy and I bought really just a scam? OVO, I am more than happy to answer your question, but you'll have to go through PayPal or Cash App or Super Chat first. It looks like that's a yes or no question. So all you have to do is send $5 and I will answer your question right away. Oh, let me get some water. I said, let me get water and I got coffee. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. But I hope your puppy was not a scam. And you guys, let me know your 2026 goals. And if you've started on them already. You know, I like to start on mine out the gate. I feel like the one lesson 2025 has taught me is, number one, I have incredible work ethic. So it's good to compliment yourself. That's probably the second thing that 2025 taught me. Compliment yourself, give yourself a pat on the back, and don't be so hard on yourself. You know, you might have all these goals and things for yourself. I mean, this is probably advice more so for me than you guys. You probably don't have this issue, but you know, I have a lot of goals and stuff for myself. So sometimes I get carried away and I get a little disappointed when I can't meet them. 2025 taught me, relax. It's okay. And also, you know, if you have any questions when it comes to what might be unfolding for you in your career, or when it comes to home, or when it comes to family, or when it comes to, you know, friends, or even just your love life, I am more than happy to answer those questions. If you have a trip coming up, we can clarify how things will go. If you have a crush on someone, or if you're curious to know if anyone's interested, or if you want to know if you are going to be attracting anyone, then let me know. Oh, let's get into your question, OVO. Ooh, yeah, this card wanted to come out right away. We have the Queen of Cups. And we have the Nine of Coins. I do not believe the puppy you bought is a scam. This seems to be you are getting exactly your money's worth here, especially when we talk about the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Coins. The Queen of Cups is somebody who is very happy and pleased with themselves. Same with the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Coins here. This is a card of happiness, fulfillment, enjoying the fruits of your labor. It also connects to the earth signs. And one of those earth signs is Virgo, the house of pets. And so here it shows a lot of self-sufficiency and being able to, I guess in this way, enjoy your pet. You know, I think it's like walking through the fruits of your garden, fruits of your labor. If you bought a puppy with your money or your own effort and you put time and energy into researching and finding the right puppy, this seems to be a legit thing, you know. I think that this is great. Oh, we also got the Six of Wands here. So yeah, this sounds like you're getting exactly what you hoped and wished for, a new puppy. So I really Let me know what you plan to name the puppy when you get your puppy. Have you picked them up yet? He said the puppy's litters are Virgos. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so cute. I never really think about pet signs, but you know what? I might have to think about that because pets really do have a lot of different personalities. But I love that it's a litter of Virgos. Hopefully this means that they'll be clean and they'll be easy to potty train. But I really do. I love that. I love that. Enjoy your new puppy and let me know what you decide to name the puppy. I can't wait. I love dog names. Yeah, the puppy is a Virgo. Thanks. You are welcome. I think you're going to really enjoy having this new addition to your family, especially with that 9 of Pentacles there. To me, it just shows satisfaction, being pleased. And with that 6 of Wands, you know, definitely people are going to think your puppy is so cute. You're going to get a lot of attention because of your puppy. I'll say that. For sure. I have always wanted a pet, guys, but I'm not a pet person because I feel like I would be terrible at taking care of the pet and I would feel so bad. So I need a pet, maybe like a fish. For me, I really do. But all of you who are able to take care of the puppies and the kittens, they're so cute. Let me tell you, I watch all the animal videos all the time. You know, I love them. So congrats. What kind of breed is it? What breed is the puppy? I like the little pugs with their little mushy faces. Those are my favorite dog. That, and I love these, I don't know what they're called, but these dogs, they're huge and they're usually black. They're massive. They're like a bear dog. They might be called bear dog, you know. Let me know the breed. I'm very curious. Charles Spangled. I don't know what I just said. Charles Spangle. There we go. Okay. Let me look up because I think I have the right picture in my head. But I want to confirm so I'm not like imagining something else. Oh, so cute. Oh my God. Those are the ones with the little floppy ears. They're so cute. Oh my goodness. No, I think you spelled it right, or it doesn't matter. It came up anyway. So the Charles Spaniel. Okay. They are so cute. They're little dogs too. I can't wait for you to get this puppy. What a great way to start off the year. A new addition to the family. And a cute new addition too. Something to love and care for. You're starting off your year with a great start. And I hope all of you are starting off your year amazingly as well. And you're having a beautiful time. Happy New Year to you too. and Happy New Year to everyone. I'm going to stay on for a little bit longer. Just in case anyone has any questions. So the only questions I will not answer are like legal questions, guys, or anything that is going to involve like professional advice or anything concerning health. That just goes against my personal morals. I believe you should consult a professional with that, you know. Maybe if I was a doctor or a lawyer or something like that, and I could combine, you know, tarot and astrology to give you predictions, then I'd probably be okay with that. But since I don't have that expertise, I don't want to give you that type of like advice. But other questions, you know, when it comes to, you know, will you be moving this year? Or, you know, will you find someone to be in a relationship with? Maybe you have some sort of aesthetic goal that you want to meet. Maybe you want to get like, I don't know, nose surgery, or I would love to get like that pore closing surgery. I have large pores, and so I would love to do this. I think they do it well in Korea. I haven't heard it too much in America. I'd rather go to a country that is like an expert in it, where you get the pores in your face closed. Would love that. I would love that. And so maybe you get something like that done. You want to know how it goes. That I'd be, you know, a little okay with, because that's more cosmetic than health. Anything having to do with family, you know, whether that having to do with, will you reconnect with certain family members? You know, will there be some news unveiled soon? We can even go and ask questions based upon your house system. Meaning we can say like, in general, first house, how will this year be for me? Or what kind of changes will I make to my appearance? Will I reach my weight loss goals? Will I get a new hairstyle? And how will people react to it? And da-da-da, right? Or we can do questions based on the 10th house and say like, okay, will I reach my goals? Like, will there be something in my way? Like, what can I do to make sure that I reach my goals? Any advice from spirit? Or what's going to unfold for me in the realm of career? And, you know, will my boss give me a good recommendation? These are all the things that we look at when it comes to how things are going to be unfolding for us as we move forward. I'm trying to think of, there was something I wanted to say here. Yeah, those are the things. So just let me know if you have any questions. If not, guys, we'll close out pretty soon, maybe like around 12:50. I want to give it some time here, just in case we get some late night stragglers who want their questions answered. Remember, it is $5 for yes or no, $10 for in-depth questions. There's no limit for the amount of cards that I pull. I really just try to make sure that I get the answers there for you to see what is happening, what's unfolding, and if we can get clarity. Also the same with astrology. I do want to say, you know, this is the first time I'm doing astrology live this year, but you can book a private reading with me as well. But my whole point was that, you know, give me a moment to get it together live for the astrology readings if you have a question oriented in that direction. But I'm more than happy to answer your questions when it comes to astrology as well. And if you have any deeper questions, or you want some privacy, or you want some insights in particular, and you're like, you know what, I don't think a question on a live session on YouTube is going to do it, I need a private session, feel free to go to the description bar below. You can go through my Etsy shop, or you can go through the booking form. So the booking form will allow you to go through various payment methods. PayPal actually allows you to choose different payment methods where you can pay through credit card as well. Don't ask me how to give you the instructions on that, please. But it does allow you to do that. and you can pay me that way. But then you can also go through CashApp, and that is available if you do the booking form. You can also go through Etsy if you feel more comfortable going through a third-party website. I have that option available for you because I know some people, they just feel more comfortable that way. They have a familiar site that they know that they can get a refund from. They're like, oh, I don't like this reading, Brandi. I want my refund. You know, Etsy can give you that refund. So that is what I wanted to say when it comes to that and the private readings. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions for me right now, and I will be more than happy to answer those questions that are on your mind. I know for a few people, you know, they're thinking about like school, they're thinking about work. It's the start of 2026. You already know some people are thinking about physical goals when it comes to weight loss. This is the time of the year where people hit the gym. And I heard that, like, I don't know what company it was. Was it Eli Lilly or one of these companies, Ozempic, is coming out with a weight loss pill? And I was like, of course they're going to announce it like at the beginning of the year, the end of this year, of last year. Because this is a time where people are all like, I'm getting back into my fittest revenge bod. Like, this is the thing. And I'm like, wow, that is wild. I'm going off on a tangent. I don't know why I'm going off on this tangent. But I guess the point was, like, we can answer the questions if you were going to meet those goals this year. And what's it going to be like when you hit that glow up? You know, there's all sorts of questions that we can get into right now. And just know, I will be back tomorrow if you would like to catch me then. And I'm there every weekend. I'm probably going to pop up a little bit more just because I have more free time. Not that much more, you know, not that much more. I'm not going to be here every day, guys. But a little bit more because I have the time right now. Grad school is over for me. And I hope you guys have also accomplished some amazing goals in 2025, and you're already planning something amazing for 2026. And if you feel like last year was a letdown, then that's okay, because this year is going to be your year. It's going to be wonderful. You're going to get all of the things that your heart desires, or you're at least going to get some of them, because you're going to put you set your mind to it. You're going to accomplish those goals. And remember, Saturn and Neptune is coming together, literally a tight actual conjunction. Last year, they were just really, really close. This year, they're like finally meeting. And so this is all about like working hard to bring that fantasy, bring that dream, bring big ambitions, because Neptune rules huge, fantastical ambitions. Like, I want to be a ballerina president. That's Neptune. So it's about bringing those big dreams into reality. So wherever it's happening in your chart, that's the area you're going to be trying hard to make those dreams a reality, or you're even going to have a lot of luck and opportunities in that area. One thing that I've seen about Saturn, even though it's like this gloom and doom planet, and it's like, oh no, big bad Saturn's coming through, it actually does something great where it gives you opportunities to actually reach your goals, you know? And not only that, but it also gives you opportunities to address any weaknesses or any challenges that are preventing you from reaching those goals. And so when we have Neptune and Saturn come together, you're going to see just how well you have been acting in order to make it towards your goals. And if there are some adjustments needing to be made, those things will be revealed to you, and you'll have an opportunity to fix them or work on them so that you can get to the place that you want to get to. Heck, we can even see how Neptune and Saturn is unfolding for you. We've got about 3 minutes left, and then I'm going to close out, guys. But I really do appreciate you all coming to the lives and participating and asking any questions and letting me know how your day has been going, or even just letting me know your goals, where I think most of you want to make more money. Some of you want to be self-employed. Thank you for letting me know. And then I think maybe one person wants flexibility when it comes to their work environment or even schedule, or however the case may be, which I totally understand. Flexibility is so important. We can't spend our whole lives working, can we? I mean, we can, but it's depressing, right? So yes, thank you guys for participating in the lives. I will see you all tomorrow at 10 a.m. I think it's 10 a.m., 10:30-ish. I'll be on for maybe about an hour or 30 minutes, somewhere between then, maybe 45 minutes, depending on the flow. You know, I go off of the vibes. Oh, we have one more question. OVO, should I pursue the PhD program in Alabama University and submit my application next week? Oh, wow. Next week. Let's get into this. And congratulations for wanting to pursue your PhD, because that is incredible. Not too many people have PhDs. So I'm giving you your flowers for even wanting to like go and pursue that. And I encourage everyone to get a higher education. If I had the money, I'd probably pursue a PhD too. But I just finished my master's, so. And I don't even think you can get a PhD for me in project management. Let me know what your PhD is in. All right. We have the Ace of Cups. Focus. There we go. We have the Six of Coins. And we have the Hermit. Well, I definitely think you should pursue that PhD and apply. The Ace of Cups definitely shows that. Oh, thank you very much. The Ace of Cups shows that this is something you would thoroughly enjoy, especially this PhD program. The Six of Coins says, hey, this is an opportunity. Go for it. There's a good chance that they might accept you. I want to research information in science and communication. Okay. Wow. Very intelligent. I love that. We love a smart queen over here. And so we also have the Hermit card, and we all know that the Hermit card is somebody who is very studious, someone who always is learning, always is growing, always is developing, trying to be the best person that they can be. So I definitely think that the cards are giving you, you know, the green light, go ahead and submit that application next week to the program. This is a great opportunity, especially when we're talking about the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups always represents like opportunities that feel new, refreshing, exciting, and fulfilling. Look at that. Look at that. Six of Wands. There is a good chance they are going to accept you into this program here. And I love that we got two sixes representing harmony and marriage. So in a way, when we're talking about this PhD program, it's like, oh, this is a match made in heaven for you. It's you and the PhD program coming together in holy matrimony. And the cards are saying, go for it. Like, this is a really good idea. You're going to love it, especially with that Ace of Cups there and the Six of Coins. I think they would welcome you with open arms. And there is a possibility, I don't know if you need financial support, but when we have the Six of Coins and the Hermit, I can often get those cards for representing a school that will give like a lot of student loans and things like that. You know, some schools aren't as generous, but with the Six of Coins there and the Hermit, that's generally going to be cards of generosity, or if not, student loan scholarships. These are also things that they may offer. Also, I'm going to do it. It's worth a try. Yes, do it. Trust me, when I applied for my master's degree, it was last minute. I think I had like 2 weeks to apply. So I totally get it, you know, and I got in. So I think that go for it. Go for it. Get your recommendations ready. Let them know what you're thinking about. If you need the recommendations for the PhD program. I'm not sure. I've never applied for a PhD, so I'm not sure everything that you need or what Alabama University is requiring from you, but I have a feeling that they are going to let you in, especially since we got that 6 of coins and that 6 of pentacles. And we also got that hermit card who's very studious. So let me know if you get in, OVO. And when you do get in, come back so I can say congratulations to you, because this is a big thing. You know how many people have a PhD? It's probably like 2%. Let me see. I'm just trying to research it. Oh, I was right. I was dead right. It's exactly 2%. So yeah, this is so amazing. Go for it. I'm wishing you all the luck. And we are going to close out for tonight now. It is almost 1 a.m. here. And thank you so much, OVO. You know, I'm wishing you, sending you lots and lots and lots of luck with your PhD program. And everyone else, I hope you have a beautiful new year. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the normal scheduled live, where I'll be there on from anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. It's just going to depend on the vibes and how things flow. And that is all I have to say for now. And you're amazing too. Stay tuned. Continue to watch the readings. Let me know if you have any suggestions. Be on the lookout for the Rahu and Sestapishta video. We have more readings coming out next week. Be sure to watch the shorts, pay attention to the community tab, and hit that bell to stay notified. Excuse me. And I will see you. Bye.